So yes, the first card you have your past is the Two of Swords. So yes, I'm just seeing that you were looking forwards and backwards at the same time. You're looking two ways. And I'm actually seeing, I hope this makes sense, but there's someone from your past and you've moved on from this person, but something isn't quite finished. I'm seeing something unfinished. Something's unfinished with this person. I'm not seeing that you want to get back together. It's not like you've unfinished and you need to get back together with them. But I am seeing, yes, this is an ex or someone you were involved with before in your past, but there is something that needs to be said. There's something that needs to be finished off. That's what I'm seeing. Something is not finished. And, part of you wants to do this. Part of you wants to go back and finish whatever this is. But the other part of you doesn't want to do that. The other part of you is afraid, or was, I should say, this is in your past. The other part of you was afraid of being drawn back into something. There could have been a lot of drama around this person. You were afraid of being drawn back into drama, even drawn back to speaking with them. Maybe you've just moved on and you just don't want to. But then the other half of you knows that you should speak to them. There's something, or you should do something to finish off something. It's two minds. You're in two minds. And, I'm just getting this feeling that you're avoiding something around this. Part of you knows you should have done this. And the other part of you thinks that you just don't want to, and you're just avoiding it, or you were at this time. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have your past is the Seven of Wands. So yes, this ex or this person you're involved with, they could be wanting to say something to you, but I'm seeing that you're seeing this was going to be a fight. You were just thinking, well, I don't want to go and talk to this person. They're going to fight with me. They're going to cause a problem. There's going to be drama. And you're trying to avoid confrontation. That's what I'm seeing. I can definitely see them being difficult. They could be a difficult person. And yes, they can be a very difficult person. They can be up and down in their emotions quite a lot. That's what I'm seeing. But they feel like, or they felt at this time, that they had to say something to you. Something had to be said. So, yes, something had to be said. Something had to be finished off properly. That's what I'm seeing. But you were avoiding this. You're avoiding this. So it was like you knew you had to do this, but then you just didn't want to. It was like someone gave you a big plate of broccoli and you said, oh, this is good for me, but no, I won't do this. I'm going to eat a pizza. Something like that. So yes, the last card you have for your past is the Seven of Swords. I'm actually seeing this card really literally. I don't mean I'm seeing you dressed in a medieval costume taking some swords away. That's not what I mean by literally. I mean that someone in your more distant past, I'm seeing this is probably the same person, probably this ex. You feel that they've taken something from you. You felt that they took something of yours. This is a material thing. I don't normally see this card this literally. But I'm seeing that probably maybe during your breakup or something like that, you divided your things, because I'm seeing a division of material things. And so this person probably took something that was yours, and you feel this is really unfair. You have moved on from this person generally, but you haven't quite moved on from this. You feel this is really unfair about these things being taken from you, or they stopped you from having something. But this is about material things. That's what I'm seeing. And no, it's not fair. You're right. This is not fair. But you filled your mind with this, and filling your mind with this isn't going to help you do anything. It's not going to get your things back. It's not going to help you move on. It's not going to do anything. It's just filling your mind with negativity. So no, I hope you don't think I'm lecturing you. I'm not lecturing you. But if this resonates with you, just think about moving on from this old drama or this thing that these people or this person took from you. Just try to move on from this. That's just what I'm seeing now. The first card you have your present is the Queen of Pentacles. So yes, generosity, love, care, and generosity. Someone around you is really generous, actually. You know this person's going to be there for you always. This person is always going to be there for you. It's like they're your rock. They're there for you. There's a great big rock, a great big mountain in the back of this scene. This person is your rock. And you've had some ups and downs with this person, actually. But you know this person will always be there for you, and they'll always be there for you. And they're generous. They're generous financially as well. I'm not sure if they have been with you, but they are generous financially. They're generous with their time. They're generous with a lot of things, this person. yes, they're generous, but they're not a doormat. They're not a pushover either. They're very, very strong. They're a very strong person. And yes, I'm seeing that they do anything, just about anything for you. Within reason, they do anything for you. Yes, I'm just seeing this as a little warning for you. And again, I'm not lecturing you. Don't think I am. Try not to push things too far with this person. I'm not seeing you taking them for granted or anything like that. Just be mindful. Just be mindful of their needs. Because they seem strong, they seem to be, not really having any needs. They can do everything for themselves. But no, they do have emotional needs. And maybe you're overlooking this. Maybe you just see them as a strong person who doesn't need you. They do need you. They need you to act in a certain way toward them. They need you to be there for them. They need you to just simple things like asking, do you need anything? Is there anything you need? They'd really, really appreciate you saying that. And I'm not seeing you doing this on purpose or you're a bad person. You might have just overlooked some things that this person needs. So just think about that. If this resonates with you, just think about that. The next card you have for your future is the Four of Wands. So yes, this person's very, very special to you. They're a special person. They could be a friend, I'm seeing. But they're more than just a friend. They're not someone you want to have a relationship with, but they feel like close family, even closer than some of your family. That's what I'm seeing. And this happiness and this relief that I'm seeing in this card is a feeling that you're feeling. You feel like this. You feel like happiness. You feel like you're relieved when you're around this person. It's like this person makes you feel like, it's like they're a refuge to you. You feel like they're a refuge from the outside world. When everything's bothering you, you can go to this person. And you feel relaxed around this person. That's what I'm seeing. They're very, very special. And yes, again, treat this person like they're special. They are special, so treat them like that. That's what I'm seeing. Don't lose this person. They're very special. Don't lose them. The last card you have your present is, yes, the Two of Pentacles. So again, I'm seeing this is about this person in the Four of Wands. They're a very special person. But the other thing I'm seeing with them is that you weren't sure whether they felt that you were special. You thought they were, but you were a bit unsure of how they felt about you. This person's a really, really busy person. They're very busy. They juggle a lot of things. They might have more than one job. They might be, working and studying or have family or do all sorts of things. They truly care about you. This person truly cares about you. They do see you as special. I can tell you that. If you're wondering, they do see you as special. They care about you. They're always going to have a very full life. They're not going to stop this busy pace they have. They have a lot going on. They always are going to be like that. They actually like their life being like that. So if you're worried that they're spending time away from you, that means they don't care about you. That's not true. They do care about you. They're just a very busy person. That's what they're like. They're a very strong person. They're a very busy person, and they like it that way. That's how they like things. But they care about you. They really do. They're always going to be there. Even if they're busy and they can't be there physically all the time, they're thinking about you and they will get back to you eventually. They really will. That's what I'm seeing. They're not avoiding you at all. If you're worried they were avoiding you, they're not. The first card you have for your future is Temperance. So yes, this is about balance. This is about emotions. Sometimes it's about balancing your emotions. What I'm seeing here is that someone's going to want to contact you. Now again, this could be this person from your past. It probably is, because all the way through this reading, I'm seeing this person that feels like they need to speak to you. And you feel a bit like that too, but you're avoiding this person. I keep seeing this all the way through this. And yes, they're not going to want to get back together with you. Don't fear that. Don't worry about that. Yes, they think they have a strong reason for seeing you. They want to talk to you and they're going to keep wanting to speak to you in your future. They're very, very insistent. They're going to still insist on speaking to you. I just hope this makes sense, but there's a time limit. I'm just seeing this limit. They want to speak to you and they want to speak to you before a certain date or a certain time that something's going to happen. Time's going to be up. It's some important thing they want to tell you before the time's up. Because I keep on seeing this deadline. So they're going to be very insistent. I keep seeing that again. They're going to keep on pestering. I need to speak to you. I need to speak to you. And that might make you run the other way. That happens to me. If people are really, really pushy and push me, I want to run the other way. But I am seeing there could be some important reason why they're like this. That's what I'm seeing. Your instincts are still going to be telling you to avoid this person. And I can fully understand that. But I am seeing there could be some other important reason why. It's not just that they're annoying you. They can be an annoying person, definitely. I'm seeing that. They're not just doing this to annoy you this time. I'm seeing that there could be some very important reason why they need to speak to you. The next card you have in your future is the Queen of Swords. Just about everybody has the Queen of Swords this week. The Queen of Swords is everywhere. Everyone's cutting people out, or everyone's saying, you know, don't come near me, I'll cut you. That kind of thing. But I'm seeing that with this Queen of Swords in your future here, this is about this person in the Temperance card. They have caused some problems for you in your past, definitely. And you could be avoiding them because you're determined to cut out any drama in your life. And this person for you represents drama. This person means drama to you. This person means drama. If you Google drama, you imagine you see their face. You see them as drama. And that's why you're avoiding them. And also because you resent them, because this thing, they could have taken something from you as well. But this is all a part of this drama that they've brought you in your life. And, you know, they want to tell you something important. I keep seeing this again. They want to tell you something important. They might want to show you something. And again, I'm seeing this deadline. I'm not sure if you know what this deadline is. You might know what this is. I don't know, I'm sensing that you might know what this is, or some of you might know what this is, not everyone obviously. But they think this is really important. They think they have to tell you this before this deadline, before this time. That's what I keep on seeing over and over again. It's very clear, I keep seeing this. The last card you have in your future is the Chariot. So yes, there is something. There's something unfinished. There's something that needs to be done. There's something that needs to be said, probably. And yes, communicating with this ex or this person from your past, definitely, again, I'm seeing that. Yes, this could be very important. I keep on seeing that again. I'm seeing the same thing again. This is important, not just for them. They don't just want to get things off their chest. They don't want to get things off their chest and tell you off and tell you you're terrible or you're wrong or you're bad or have an argument. No, they want to tell you something. Whatever this is will resolve whatever this unfinished business is. Just be careful. You know this person can be difficult. I know they can be difficult. Their emotions are up and down. They like drama. They cause drama. But at this time, I'm not seeing that's what they're doing. So just for both of your sakes, try and talk to them at least. Try and resolve whatever this is. And if they start to cause drama, you can walk off or do whatever you want. But at least you've tried, because I'm seeing that there is something they need to tell you. You need to resolve whatever this is, or you need to find out what this is. And there is a deadline. That's what I keep on seeing all through this reading. I don't know if any of this makes sense. That's just what I'm seeing.